Hello viewers, this is going to be a filming location for the movie Susanna Pass from 1949, starring Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. So this movie, Game Warden Roy Rogers is trying to stop a group of bad guys from dynamiting a lake to put a fish hatchery out of business. Then they can take over and get the oil that's underneath the lake. This location here will be where the fish hatchery was. This is Corriganville Park in Simi Valley, California. And I'm going to show you, I'll show you some clips from the movie, and I'm going to show you where the bridge was and the building that they're in, the house. So my pictures aren't the best. It's an old movie, and the clips, they're old, so they don't come out too great. So they'll have to do. But this right here, this is the where the fish hatchery was. And you can't see it anymore, just what's left. But this is where the bridge was, here at Corriganville Park, right over Robin Hood Lake here. So this shot here is looking this way right here. Let me show you a clip from the episode, and I'll show you a clip when they're two clips. One when they're leaving on the horses headed out, and then another one is at the end of the movie when Roy Rogers is chasing a guy back to the hatchery and he'll come this way. So let me show you a clip from the movie.
You really do have to go.
Well, thanks.
Bye.
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 Okay, so when you saw them cross the bridge, this was the view when they came across the bridge, when you saw the clip from the movie. So that's what the bridge used to look like, and as you can see, the bridge is gone, but the supports for the bridge are still here. So this was all part of Robin Hood Lake. It was an artificial lake that was here. So up here then, so when you saw Roy Rogers chasing one of the guys back to the hatchery, he would have came across this bridge, and he would have went into the hatchery that was right about here. And then this is the view, come this way. You can see down the lake where it was. All right, so this is where the fish hatchery was, here at Corriganville Park for the movie. And then where the other part of the movie was filmed was Chatsworth Reservoir, and I'm going to head over there next to show you what they used for the lake. All right, so let me head over to the Chatsworth Reservoir. All right, so I showed you where the fish hatchery was over there at Corriganville, and this over here, this is where the lake was for the movie. So I'll just show you some pictures. Like I said, the pictures aren't the best, but I need them to line up the mountains. So let me show you some random clips from when they're over by that mountain there. So let me show you some clips from the movie.
This accounts for that explosion we felt last night. Sure killed a lot of Russell's fish.
Yeah. Must be big-time operators. Hey, Roy, we got him. Roy, look at this.
I told you it might pay to drag for the boat. I had a hunch he was murdered.
Yeah, you're right. Those are bullet holes.
So he wasn't drowned. He was shot to death, huh?
He wasn't shot. The coroner couldn't find a mark on his body. He was drowned all right, but not accidentally. Somebody shot this boat out from under him who knew he couldn't swim. They're holding the inquest right now. I better get there quick. Bring this boat into town as quick as you can.
If he's heading for the lake like that guy said, then you and me can catch him up there by daylight. It came from the lake.
All right, so the clips of the movie, when they're at the lake, it's back over that way. This was the Chatsworth Reservoir. It's now the Chatsworth Nature Preserve. The reservoir was here from 1920 to 1972, and then it was drained in 72 for safety reasons. So anyway, this is where, for the movie, this is where what they used for the lake. It was just the Chatsworth Reservoir. All right, there you go. The 1949 movie, Susanna Pass, with Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. The hatchery and the lake. Thanks for watching.